Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the show. It was here for Antoine Semenyo Eddie Commodia for Ronaldinho. Yes, Ronaldinho, you may be a Champions League, Antoine Semenyo, I'm a hint, says that me when your chance panel ko boy UEFA Champions League on. Nyamana Ronaldinho, so ye be. Yes, maybe more details to this particular story. Mede eba enso ho Abrantie Black Stars player Joseph Paintsil according to City FM the same be to about Black Stars the group no World Cup group no ono so odi ho komo Adam same be gu many one say finally Real Oviedo midfielder Kwasi Sibo ono so wetimi enya start enso e de amomo abro mbabebo La Liga game other stories going one say be nyina eba enchichire mu no details to the stories no also better the home city city me pa choppy e wo paso abomodin say wo be subscribe o paso abomodin say wo be subscribe o hwe na wan subscribe there why me bone pa yes enti o hwa wa sede say wo be subscribe na wo account na to post notification to get more update from King Kobe. Okay, mama fan some chire mu emra mama sha say wan Antoine Semenyo camp ebusuafo enwa me catch them say talk sports Edin Komo say Antoine Semenyo moved to Manchester City no I am very close and may catch a discussion say Abrantie no or the share contract name say if a team be back January cry omo mbisa no so ni team no ho kwa dia Bournemouth njano na onko club no enti uhwe nkomodidi ni say de ekona Antoine Semenyo likely pa say January we dey obefi Bournemouth.
And we've got some hot-breaking transfer news as well because Antoine Semenyo could be on the move.
Yeah, this wasn't gleaned at the TalkSport Christmas party, which I can confirm was a good night on Monday. But yeah, I think the Antoine Semenyo situation is going to be a big talking point. Certainly for the first half of January, we broke exclusively. He had a release clause in his contract. That does indeed become active in the January transfer window. There is a cut-off point, I think, around about halfway through the month by which clubs need to activate it. We know that Liverpool are keen. There's obviously a link there with Richard Hughes, that the sporting director who signed Semenyo from Bristol City for Bournemouth in the first place. Manchester United are certainly in the race as well. And Tottenham, although I'd make them outsiders at this moment in time. But we can report Manchester City have held talks with Antoine Semenyo, so Pep Guardiola very much part of the pursuit as well.
And it's worth pointing out, isn't it, Gabby, that one of the concerns that Pep Guardiola has had this season is there's not getting enough goals from wide areas. Yes. And Semenyo is one of those who can deliver that.
Yeah, I think you look at his stats last season, Alex, 11 goals in the Premier League, 7 goals so far this season in the Premier League. That shows he can score goals. After all the speculation a month ago, the goals dried up.
Yeah.
Until he got one on the weekend against Manchester United. But a top player can play off the left, can play as number 10, could easily play as a false 9 off the right. Strong, quick, skillful. The goal against Liverpool he scored was one of the best goals you'll see all season. Top player and top attitude as well to football. A great age as well, 25. Not young, probably coming to the prime of his career, mature. Whoever gets him, I've got a top player.
Now Fabrizio enso di be kan ho Fabrizio by ebetro say breaking Antoine Semenyo has serious chances to leave in January. Talks ongoing. The 65 million pound release clause will be valid until January 10th. Bournemouth can only wait for Semenyo to decide. Manchester United and Man City both called in the last 3 days to open talks with his camp. Yes, internal update kaka Fabrizio Romano and so Eddie Abba said the chances of leaving Bournemouth now are very high. Antoine Semenyo could come also up a Champions League and ball. It's likely. I don't see him going to Manchester United because Semenyo is 25 years old. Move call the next club. Anya will call 26, 27, 28, I don't know what I say. So your next transfer must decide. So about Champions League and I say about Champions League. And Antoine Semenyo didn't come. So up a Champions League abo. It's Champions League no power no. Like it's be move at Manchester City. We a Ghana shop be Ghana shop like shop be UK. Omo a collection of jerseys. Jerseys bebree and I wo jerseys are a twem no our friend retro no yes omakofa that kind of jerseys na early 2000s mu ho ba no na teams shede ball no yes enti Antoine Semenyo ko shop ho Antoine Semenyo ko shop ho no e na okofa Ghana jersey e no share no say jersey we party any fe papa tamu so no na omu pe this particular jersey of Ghana ball na jersey we e na Ghana uso na Ghana for ne shede ball ne ade enti Antoine Semenyo ne ni yellow jersey no Emma okofa yellow jersey bi share uti say guy na on social shop or on so Ghana jersey nti omu yenya na mo Ghana jersey and Antoine Semenyo to sa Ghana jersey na ebusuafo yellow one otoye and also go for Didier Drogba jersey share 2011 2012 Champions League na Chelsea je no sa jersey no and Antoine Semenyo ko fight Didier Drogba je share na o come about Champions League Antoine Semenyo say sa video na Ronaldinho na so posane nsa not ne or fan the or the take my fan no ho as a biani ampe be di sa kind of feeling no Antoine Semenyo say opese obo Champions League no obo Champions League yeah definitely obe create that moment ni bi
Yeah, literally I was looking at the Champions League badge. It reminds me of that goal he scored against Bayern. Header. Yeah, it's perfect. I love it.
As a player, it's weird that you never had a capital D. You know what I mean? The D is lowercase for it. But is it as a player the Champions League theme song must be?
You see the video of Ronaldinho licking his lips, and I'll tell you what, one day hopefully.
Would you pull off that? Would you do it?
100%.
Ronaldinho no. And Antoine Semenyo say obe create that particular moment na Ronaldinho Gaucho the Brazilian and so all person and so na dey take me fan no ho ne ade na say any papa na sade na Ronaldinho ye ne dey ono Antoine Semenyo opese oyebi the Champions League na opese because Manchester United currently more Champions League and if you want to play in the Champions League and the Manchester City and the possible destination for Abrante Antoine Semenyo. E be for my main face on am call Joseph Paintsil according to more the Black Stars World Cup your group stage Croatia, England, Panama was still going to be like the performance of the players and then a more can edify this particular group L ayakwa kotom no ho na Joseph Paintsil say massa we enye long talk bia just go on the pitch and deliver. Don't go to the pitch and disappoint your fans because you have a lot of fans watching you. If you get the chance to be selected, you need to deliver. No, after obetitro na say abeye we bia into more Black Stars boys in there. Ade ba ko the show with train. Say World Cup no, omo through pitch so they must deliver. They can't disappoint the nation. They have to fight for the nation. Yente Joseph Paintsil.
Sometimes we don't have to talk about it. Sometimes we have to know that this is the job that we have to do, especially for Ghanaians, and we have to give everything that we have to give, especially for Ghanaians and for the badge also, because whenever you step on the field, whenever you've been selected, whenever you had the chance to represent your country, always have to bear in mind that you need to fight for the badge. You need to fight for the people of the country, and like it's gonna be an amazing group stage for us. It's gonna be with playing against England and Croatia and all the kind of, we will do whatever that we have to do, but we will just leave the rest to God, and we will see what will happen at the tournament.
Ebusabuna make say Real Oviedo omo player Kwasi Sibo ene Real Oviedo ene Celta Vigo ba bebo La Liga game na game no finally since September Chese Ghana ni Abrante Kwasi Sibo start here no on start bi afepo no nya bi mokra ba ene o ma start no omo ne Celta Vigo ba bebo nti two Ghanaians na ba be share because Celta Vigo so mo another Ghanaian ono so ye Joseph Edu the defender ono so wo hobi nti no if so ono so bebo bi dia Kwasi Sibo be share another Black Stars player Joseph Edu omumi no nyina betimi esiakan against each other and also ne said the city ho na former Black Stars player Afriyie Barnieh Accra Hearts of Folk omo nipa ba kono no yes Daniel Afriyie Barnieh wa shase she goals ewo club wa kwakopie ewo Turkey omo challenge league Ghana ha be division 1 Turkey omo division 1 I feel the challenge league yes abrante Daniel Afriyie Barnieh she goals na sisi wa share 6 goals and why 4 assists 6 goals 4 assists Daniel Afriyie Barnieh in 17 league matches 17 league matches and then you know start here what I say and a game omo away ekolusu to Vaduz Vaduz share in the club Aarau 3-2 but then still Daniel Afriyie bench ebe share back 85th minute and on free bench ebe share back at the man club no but so mu lose here 3-2 but they say Daniel Afriyie Barnieh in 17 matches no was 6 goals with 4 assists did say enye bad and also they say they see etie ho no was for yan English Premier League Ghana players mienu AC Akan and Newcastle and Chelsea and Cheltenham start say Bournemouth ni Burnley and Antoine Semenyo will be in action Brighton and Sunderland and so ho Man City West Ham BC Akan Wolves and Brentford AC Akan Tottenham versus Liverpool match of the day. Intino Ghana na Brante Mohamed Kudus obedi agron there Everton Arsenal Leeds United versus Crystal Palace na ebusa for etie enti and only update kaka ensa kana ene me be see say ye be kwa akopon ho na esa guys see you in the next one.